Hello and welcome! I am trying out a new thing. I want to make paleo art of and talk about obscure, rare or cool fossils where the art itself is based on the fossil. If you like this idea and end up enjoying this video, please give it a like so I can know that I should make more. Thank you! For this video I wanted to talk about the only dinosaur, not including birds, found in the country which I'm from, which is Norway. And English is my second language, so my apologies if I mispronounce anything. Norway consists mostly of a bedrock of metamorphic and magmatic rock, which has very little fossils to begin with, from a time where the landmass was part of a huge mountain range together with Greenland. This will be important for later. Norway does have a fair bit of animal fossils, not just dinosaurs, and some plants and trees, but around the capital, Oslo, there's a lot of fossils from Silurian, Ordovician and Cambrian periods. Further in the north there's Jurassic rocks with oceanic fossils like ichthyosaurs. On the eastern part there's also found some mammoth fossils. I should mention that on Svalbard, an island group that is a part of Norway but disconnected from the rest of the mainland, there is found a lot of fossils from all the ranges, but mainly aquatic raptors like ichthyosaurs and plesiosaurs, but they have found footprints of dinosaurs, just no actual dinosaur fossils. The fossil I want to talk about today was also not found on the mainland. It was found way out in the ocean on the continental shelf. The fossil was found in 1997 while they were boring to check for oil and gas. The fossil was found in one of the core samples from 2,615 meters below sea level, or 2,256 meters below the seabed, making it the world's deepest dinosaur fossil. Here it is. This part. A tiny 4 cm piece of bone. That's it. But we can learn a surprising amount from this tiny piece. In 2006, a paper describing the bone was released. From the structure within the bone, the researchers could see that it was from a fast-growing bone at the end of a long bone, with a bone structure only similar to Plateosaurus and Psittacosaurus. By determining the age of the material around the fossil, as well as the shape and size, the researchers determined that it was from a specimen of the genus Plateosaurus, but no assignment to a specific species, which makes sense considering the size of the fossil. But now we get to why I wanted to make this video about this specimen, beyond it being my country's only dinosaur. I don't think it is a Plateosaurus. I believe it's an Issi sanek, which is why I'm basing this drawing on. The reason I say this, and while I am no paleontologist, I think it's a fair argument, the paper that describes the Norwegian dinosaur uses Plateosaurus fossils from Greenland to argue that the Norway specimen is a part of that genus. This paper that described the specimen was written in 2006. The material used from Greenland would in 2021 would be redescribed and assigned to a new genus and species, Issi sanek. And when taking paleogeographic reconstruction into account, they were basically right beside each other. The specimens used to raise Issi sanek as its own genus is only 2 skulls. There have apparently been found 3 more skeletons, but these are unfortunately, at the time of this video, yet to be fully described. Since the Norwegian specimen is only a piece of limb bone, and thus not overlapping with the skull material, it means we can't for certain conclude that it was a member of Issi or Plateosaurus, until the full bodies are described, and with histology, and assigned to either Issi or Plateosaurus. And just in case any paleontologist happens to be working on that and watching this video, I would love to make the artwork for that. Just saying. For the illustration itself, I wanted it to be mostly based on the fossil, and Issi sanek as a species. I used the fossil for the colors, and Issi for the head. As we don't have a description of the body, that means that the rest of it is based on Plateosaurus. The formation that Issi is from, Fleming Fjord formation, is most similar to the material that the Norwegian fossil is from, so that's what I'm basing the environment on. The fossils of Fleming Fjord formation indicate a floodplain with a semi-arid region, either desert or steppe, depending on the time. As I'm writing the script of this video, I realized that the graph had not yet evolved at this point in time, so that's a fairly big mistake I did with the drawing. Let's just say some weird unknown foliage that is yet to be discovered. The name Issi is from the native language of Greenland, and I'm so sorry for mispronouncing it, and it means cold bone. I tried to give the drawing itself a dry feel, but cold, having the environment be pale and dusty. Towards the end of the drawing process, I realized the dinosaur felt kinda flat and fake. So I started to add a bunch of extra shadows and tiny details like a bunch of scars. Since they lived in a dry environment, I imagine they would maybe have to fight for resources with those big claws they have on their hands, and thus have a lot of scars from such fights. So I added a lot of the scars, especially on the chest, to show that that's how they would fight. And there it is! I really hope you enjoyed this video, and as I said at the start, please give it a like if you like this idea of drawing and talking about such fossils. If you want to see the videos I end up making, please subscribe as well. As I said at the start of the video, this is the first video like this, so if you have any recommendations for where I should improve, if it's the editing, the audio, or the visuals you see on screen, please tell me in the comments. I want to improve where I can. And with that, I say goodbye and thank you so much for watching. Goodbye!